The founder of First NBC Bank learns he will be spending the next 14 years in federal prison. A federal judge handed down the sentence just hours ago. Ashton Ryan was found guilty of bank fraud in February after investigators say he repeatedly approved loans for borrowers that he knew could not pay back their debts. Prosecutors say Ryan disguised the financial status of those troubled loans and concealed the bank's financial condition from its board, the auditors, and examiners.